Hi, I'm Michelle Alvarez, President of the School Social Work Association Board, and I'm having conversations with some of our committee chairs on strategies or parts of our strategic plan and where we are in that process. So one of the areas we were looking into is certainly our colleagues approve or accredit programs, higher ed programs that teach their field. So we're exploring whether or not we should be thinking about ways to approve or do something to help support MSW programs that are teaching school social work specializations or whatever they may be. And so I've got our committee chair with us for the MSW Approval Committee, not a fancy name, but so if you could introduce yourself and just tell us a little bit about you, and then kind of what has the committee been working on in this past year?
Sure, yeah. So my name is Kari Butera. I am a school social worker from Illinois, and specifically now work at the University of Illinois in Urbana-Champaign with MSW students who are becoming school social workers. And my co-chair is Robin DeLuca Anconi, and she's at Stony Brook University in New York. So it has mostly been, we met as a committee to kind of talk about strategies of who we wanted to meet with and who we wanted to talk to in order to just get more information. So we really at first were in an information gathering mode of trying to figure out what else is out there. So our first steps were meeting with the School Psych Association, NASP, and the Association of School Counselors, ASCA, because they both do accreditation of school psych and school counselor programs. So we wanted to see kind of what their format was. It was very informative to meet with them and see who they partner with. There are accreditation bodies that exist that can provide things like specialized area of practice, if we wanted to go down that path, if we wanted to become an accreditor ourselves and accredit school social work programs. So we kind of just laid all of the options out there. One of the things that we kept coming back to, though, was that CSWE is the primary accreditation body for MSW programs. Could we strengthen and broaden our impact and our reach with them to have school social work, have SSWAA and CSWE partner better to move school social work forward with them? So we had many meetings with them because there's just so many intricacies and complexities that you have to consider. That's what they do. Accreditation is kind of a primary thing that they do. So just getting more information from them and what it might look like. They do have an area of specialized practice as of school social work. We found that there was only about 20 universities listed, and Robin and I know that there are more universities that teach school social work than what were listed. So one of the areas that we then want to pursue, because it did kind of take a majority of our time just meeting with all of these different organizations. So one of the areas that we want to pursue is kind of circling back to a lot of them to see kind of what next steps would be. But also, we have made some steps with CSWE because we believe a strong partnership with them is valuable, whether or not we pursue accreditation through them. So with trying to build that partnership, we did submit a request to add a school social work track. So CSWE has, I don't know the exact number, it was a lot. I think it was more than 20 tracks of different specializations that they recognized, but school social work wasn't one of them. So Robin and I really felt like that was an area that was kind of maybe more of a low-hanging fruit that we could do to just get momentum going with CSWE. So we did apply for that track. It does have to be approved by one of their committees and commissions that meets on a quarterly basis. So we have not heard back about that yet. I think they are going to be meeting soon, and they review applications. They may follow up with us and ask questions, but we're hoping that that's at least a step that will, again, help broaden and build that relationship with CSWE. I think what's really interesting about the work we do is there are still so many options available and on the table. We just need to figure out not even what the best one is, but what is the one that's going to make most sense, that is going to address the needs of most universities and MSW programs, because we also have found that there's just such a wide variety of approaches to things. So our goal is to ultimately lead to a direction of standardization, but we want to try to meet as many needs as we can along the way.
And your work will continue this next year on that.
Yes, yes.
And then if there are members who are interested in becoming part of this committee, they can just reach out to contact us at SSWAA.org and let us know of your interest, because they're always looking for committee members.
Yes, definitely. I think the variety of perspectives is always really good and really valuable. It has taught me a lot, and Robin a lot, and our committee, about just, again, that variety of different ways that people approach preparing MSW students to be school social workers, or if some states are that's not even something that they specifically have that focus in. So getting that variety of perspective has really helped inform decisions that we make for our committee.
Awesome. Well, thank you to Robin and Kari for their service as committee chairs, and we appreciate the work. It's going to help advance our field, so thank you.